Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NSW Main Event with your host Dave Easton, going solo for this episode. Coming up, we have got some exciting matches for you tonight. We're kicking things off with a #1 contendership match of the hardcore title, Jason Miller versus Dean Ambrose. What a way to kick things off. Main event this week. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is Jason Miller. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Main Event. Dave Easton going solo for this one. My colleague, I think, is at a dog show, but we'll go into that in further detail, I guess. Of course, we are 4 nights away from SummerSlam. You don't want to miss SummerSlam. We'll have a little bit of a preview of that coming up through the show. And this match, indeed, indeed affects SummerSlam, because the winner of this match is going to take on Carlos for the hardcore title. Just a little let you know of some new rule changes to the NSW hardcore division. All matches will have a 15-minute time limit, and falls count anywhere, as you always know. Ties allowed to come into play. It is going to come into effect here tonight. It is a 15-minute time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a opponent making his way down to the ring. He is the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along. Thanks for tuning in on this Wednesday evening to Main Event. Much appreciated. Of course, if you're watching us on the network, of course, free to subscribers in June. Thank you to you guys as well. Welcome along to wherever you are watching NSW. What a way to kick things off, though, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some hardcore action. And we are off and underway. You can see the time on the bottom corner of your screen. Let's see what the NSW app has to say, of course, to this one. As we lock, we lock your suggestions in. Guys, come on. If you want to win the points, you've got to vote. You've got to tell everybody where we are here tonight. And of course, let's see if more people vote, more points you may get. Of course, that's the way you got to think. So you've got to help yourselves by helping out NSW. Let's have a look at the NSW app. 85.4 going for Dean Ambrose, 14.6 for Jason Miller. And Ambrose already on the counter attack here. Of course, Carlos, managed by the good old clown shoes himself, Travis Cover. We're going to see Travis Cover a little bit in action. As anyone, even someone who's a bit of a lunatic, can do a Russian leg sweep. Of course, guys, the drop tool, the hardcore action of NSW, one of Maz Freeway's favourites, of course. Of course, I'm sure Maz is going to be more than excited to see the hardcore title defended this Sunday night at SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam is coming your way. Sunday night, 9:30, the kickoff show in the UK. 10 o'clock for the main card. You don't want to miss it. As I said, a little bit of a thing for you guys. Sunday morning will be Superstars on the network. If you want a full comprehensive preview of SummerSlam, go and watch Superstars. It'll be done by myself, Dave Easton, and I'm sure you will get you ready up for SummerSlam. Biggest party of the summer coming your way in just 4 nights. So here we go. Look at this, Jason Miller bringing in the toys already. Here come the ladders, and Dean Ambrose doing well. Well, Dean Ambrose wants one of his own here, looking like to get a chair. Jason Miller just waiting for him to come into the ring, and now here we go, ties galore. And it's Ambrose who hits the first blow with the chair right to the dome, and another one for good measure. And oh no, this doesn't look good if you're Jason Miller. That sort of a chair into the corner here, but no, if Miller looks like trying to reverse this, and looks like he's going to play Ambrose in himself, and Ambrose goes head first into the chair. And this is, as I say, this is what we like to do here with the old toys. Miller now trying to get another one. Ambrose doing well just to block him off here. Of course, we ask you guys to retweet us. Tell everyone about us on social media. Tell everybody where we are. Everybody, they don't want to miss good old NSW main event, of course. Good action here. We've got good matches coming up again. main event, of course, realist guys versus primetime players. And you're going to have to listen to me try and do that rap. As Ambrose on the outside, what's he looking for? Ambrose with a table. So we've sort of had TLC here, guys. Referee coming to the outside, trying to get the guys to go back inside, and Miller catching Ambrose with a elbow coming in there. Of course, guys, if you can't catch the pay-per-view live, I'm very upset if you can't catch it live. Why not check out the network? You'll be able to see it from Monday morning on the network for our viewers who won't be able to catch us live. Of course, we hope you do catch us live and you bring all your friends with you. As again, Miller cut off, trying to go for a weapon. And again, this match going to the outside, and I think just clipped Ambrose on the way down there. And the spinning neckbreaker on the outside. Referee, though, on the wrong side of the ring. This may go against Miller, and here it comes! Miller time! He's got Miller time locked in! One of the things that many fans are not happy with this, you can chant boring, boring Miller. Well, of course, that's up to yourself. Of course, what I personally would think Jason Miller is indeed very, very popular, but a lot of fans going for the boring Miller time chants. As Miller setting up the armbar and he hits it perfectly. Now it's in Ambrose in a lot of trouble here. And look at this, Jason Miller now having the armbar locked in. And no, Ambrose again managing to get out of that. Miller losing the grip, and Ambrose trying to take advantage. Coming straight back here. Great shot right across the arm, and the float over, reverse neck breaker onto the concrete floor. No padding out there, guys. And look at this, Miller again going for a weapon, and again Ambrose cuts him off. And this could be the downfall of Jason Miller here. And a neck breaker of his own by Dean Ambrose. Ambrose looking to become the #1 contender here. Oh, look out. Oh, what a punch. Right to the side of the jaw. And well, look at this. Ambrose now going to work with the big punches into the midsection. Just loads, and then the uppercut. Ambrose rocking and rolling here. If Ambrose can hit that dirty... Oh, just as I say that, look out. Dirty deeds on the ramp. Oh my goodness, Miller could be out. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Ambrose picks up the win. He will fight Carlos on Sunday evening. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Dean Ambrose. What a way to kick off main event, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Dean Ambrose victorious in the first match. We're going to head off to a Raw rebound, and then Dave Easton, I'll be back with some more action. Coming up next, CJ Cutler, Bo Dallas. It's next on main event, but first, a Raw rebound.
And now, the Raw rebound.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is your main event of Raw this week. The World Heavyweight Champion Kevin King, United States Champion Sean Bethwick to take on the Gatherings, Luke Benoit and Zadlan.
And referee's telling Brody to stay out of this matchup.
Cover, is that enough? Yes it is! Luke Benoit has got the pin, and the Gathering have beat the champs.
Big win for the Gathering. They're looking stronger and stronger each week. It's going to be tough for anyone to take these guys down, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the main event, Luke Benoit, Zadlan, the Gathering.
Will the King combat this loss here tonight again against the Gathering? I thought having Sean Bethwick there in his corner would definitely help him out, but it just seems the Gathering is just that much stronger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on main event. CJ Cutler, Bo Dallas is next. Singles action from SmackDown. And you know there's history between Cutler and the Real Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is CJ Cutler. Yeah, CJ Cutler, the gold standard of SmackDown, making his way down to the ring. And you know, he has had his... He sort of got himself involved with the Real Americans and of course picked up the win over the Real Americans in the 6-man tag last week on SmackDown. There you go. So CJ Cutler, his arrogant, brash self as always, ladies and gentlemen. But will he be saying that after he faces Bo Dallas tonight on Main Event? And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, being accompanied in the ring by Zeb Colter. He is a member of the Real Americans, Bo Dallas. Yeah, what a match. Bo Dallas, well, let's just say this, was on the end of a bit of an angry talk, shall we say, in nicer words, by Zeb Colter after that 6-man tag. And many people, of course, you guys on Main Event seen Zeb Colter in action a few weeks ago. You've got to think Bo Dallas has got to try and get back into the good books of Zeb this week on Main Event. Of course, if you're new to NSW, good evening to you guys and girls. Thanks very much for joining us here tonight, and you're in for some treat. Still some really good matches coming up tonight, especially The Miz versus Neville from SmackDown. What a match that would be a little bit later on. 2 big tag team contests also coming up, and of course Clown Shoes involved in the next one. But for now, Bo Dallas versus CJ Cutler. It's next right here on NXT Main Event. See, I'm excited. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're underway. Applause for the audience there. Oh dear. Can anything else go wrong? I don't think so. Let's see what the NSW up has to say. Thanks guys for voting as always. Bo Dallas 85.1, CJ Cutler 14.9. The guy's going with the Real American. CJ Cutler, of course, as I said, trying to associate himself with the core last week, came out quite well. So, of course, we will find out if that is going to be the case in the coming weeks, if he tries to continue that. But it looks like the rivalry with the Real Americans is going to continue here. Yes, you are watching Main Event, by the way. Yes, I know I said Nelly said NXT, but no, Main Event, it is definitely Main Event. I can definitely assure our fans that is what you're watching. And look at this slap by Bo Dallas to the back of the head. And, well, Dallas not going to give himself much room here as CJ Cutler coming back with a lovely shot of his own. And now, Dallas in a bit of trouble here. You guys in NSW up 85% he is going for Bo Dallas over CJ Cutler. What do you think of that? Can't think that Dallas is so popular with the NSW up here. And of course, guys, if you're in the NSW up, keep your comments coming along. Tell us what you think, of course. Remember, guys, we ask if you do get involved. We want you guys to come along and tell us what you think on social media, of course. We want you to join us on Facebook and, of course, on the network. And why not join us on Twitter as well, if you're more the merrier, I guess. Oh, nice drop down by CJ Cutler. And, well, you have to say, Cutler in command here early on. And up, Zeb's up. Zeb, a favourite of Main Event, of course. I know you guys who watch Main Event week in, week out are a big fan. So, there you go. Let's see how this looks as the goal lock put on by Cutler is... And, well, Dallas has got absolutely nowhere to go here. Zeb may have to try and help his man out a bit more here. Because Dallas in a lot of trouble. Cutler finally lets go of the hold. Big knee right into the side. Dallas has really not got going here. Now he might. That's what he needs to do. More of that. A lovely reverse release suplex, and look out, German suplex right on the neck of CJ Cutler. And now look out. Oh, yes, sitter, power bomb. All of a sudden, Bo Dallas is rocking here. He's got to try and take advantage. Just laying the punches down. Maybe that aggressive side that Zeb wants to see more from the real Americans coming out here. And again, another release suplex. That's got to be about 3 in the match so far. And now a shot by Cutler may have just woken him up here, but no, Dallas again, quick reversal, shot down, and again Cutler too quick for Dallas, and again into the submission. But luckily for Bo Dallas, right next to the ropes, and Zeb up distracting the referee, really not going to help Dallas anymore as he's driven into the mat. And look at this, into the covers, and again Coulter up for the 3rd time. You have to think Dallas has got away with so much here, and you would think time is not on his side. Zeb is not going to be out here for much longer. Referee having strong words here. Dallas trying to take advantage. Big bulldog. Taking Cutler down. Into the cover. Is that enough to put CG away? 2.5. No, not yet. This match still not over. And you've got to think Zeb pacing up and down. Thought that was it with the bulldog. Not the case. And CJ still got some fight left in him. And look at that lovely shot into the corner. Really had to try and take more advantage of that. And well, Dallas let him take more advantage of it. And again, going for the golden lock. Has it locked in? Zeb thought more of it. He can't do anything now. Bo Dallas has got no other option. He has to tap out. CJ Cutler picking up the huge win here tonight. Unreal. Big win for CJ Cutler. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, CJ Cutler. Big win for CJ Cutler. And you would have to think now, maybe just keeping one eye on that European title match at SummerSlam. You know CJ is going to be there and thereabouts in the coming weeks. Big win here tonight, though, on main event. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw on a Monday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on a Thursday, and NXT on a Saturday night. NXT, who doesn't like a bit of NXT? Shows start 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in these 3 in the West. Non-Stop Wrestling UK is our YouTube. NSW_360 is the Twitter. And of course, its Facebook is NSW365. Yep, guys, you don't want to miss out on any of the action from NSW. And, well, what about this? Bit of a treat for you. Clown Shoes is here. And his team, the Hardcore Dreamers, is up next against the Hit Squad. Ah, good old Clown Shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring first, they're the team of Harry Smith and Braden Havens. They're known as the Hit Squad. Yeah, we've seen Braden Havens and Harry Smith go their separate ways recently, but back together tonight here on main event. And you have to say, this could be, well, really, this is their chance to get back into the tag team division against the Hardcore Dreamers of Bobby Hall and Johnny Dreamer here tonight. And of course, what a week it has been for Mr. Travis Cover. We'll get on to that in a moment, because being led to them by Travis Cover, the team of Bobby Hall and Johnny Dreamer, the Hardcore Dreamers. Now, between me and you guys, I would think this team would have been at least challenging for the tag titles by now. And a lot of people have said that is down to a certain Travis Cover. Well, take that as you may, but you have to think results not going the way of the Hardcore Dreamers in recent weeks. And to be honest, you would have to think they have to start picking up a few wins in the next few weeks if you think they're going to get anywhere near the tag team titles. They're not even, they've got to start picking up wins right now, and this would be a good place to start. Okay, let's go then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go out underway for our third match of the evening. Hardcore Dreamers Hit Squad. What are you guys in the NSW app thinking here for this one? Are you with Clown Shoes or are you against him? Let's have a look as the The bets are locked in. Thanks very much again for always your contribution, guys. Let's have a look. Hardcore Dreamers 85.4. Hit Squad 14.6. You guys going with Mr. Clown Shoes tonight? And well, that may be against him. Oh, what a move from the top. And Bobby Hall, of course, Bobby Hall, who many people have said was the future of NSW. Many who've went off the track a little bit. Really needs to get his focus, you would say, his career here. And well, do you really think Travis Kever's the one to do that? What do you guys think? NSW up is looking. Oh, Kever's down already. There you go. Clown Shoes is down, and it's 2.5. Somehow Bobby Hall not going down in this one, and well, look at this, Bobby Hall turning things around. Travis Kever's really got to learn to get some new shoes. Well, what is Bobby Hall? No, I thought he was going to try and do something, but realised what was happening. Got caught with a spinning neckbreaker by Havens. Already Clown Shoes involved here. Into the cover. We're going to see Clown Shoes fall again. We're not. Yes, we are. 2 and a kick out. And Kever's down again. Count. Guys, I know you guys are into the Travis Kever counting game. There's 2. Bobby Holo taken out for the distraction. And he gets a 3. Wow. What, just like that. Hardcore Dreamers picking up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, Bobby Hall and Johnny Dreamer, the Hardcore Dreamers. Mr. Travis Kever has a win. Whatever next. Bit of a shock in the distraction though. Appears, well, it's right to appear here tonight. Dreamers pick up the win. And Travis Kever, well, that just continues his lucky streak, you would say. Coming off the win off NXT, and the Dreamers picking up a win tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 4 nights away. Yep, 4 nights away from SummerSlam. Biggest party of the summer, June the 21st. You don't want to miss it. Of course, if you want to get a full preview of SummerSlam, you want to watch Superstars on the network. Comes out Sunday morning to get you right in ready for SummerSlam that evening. Of course, it's our next pay-per-view already. We're flying through the pay-per-views. You don't want to miss it. Clear your diary. Sunday night, SummerSlam. Big matches. We already know some of them that are coming up. We'll talk about that in the next match. What about this one from SmackDown? The Miz versus the man that gravity forgot. He's Neville. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, he is The Miz! Mr. Awesome himself, The Miz, making his way down to the ring. Remember, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion in NSW. He's always going to have that to his name. And well, wouldn't he love to get back to them sort of heights again here in NSW? As I said in the match with CG Cutler, Bo Dallas has to start somewhere. Why not get here tonight, pick up a win over Neville, and then you could be on the road to at least being in that European title picture. European title, of course, ladder match at SummerSlam. We'll talk about that during this match as well. So there you go. Miz ready for action here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. He is from Newcastle upon Tyne. Here's the man that gravity forgot, Neville. Yeah, Neville, high flyer, excitable, one of the standout stars in the Cruiserweight division here on SmackDown. And you have to say tonight, he is going to be up against a very, very tough opponent in The Miz. Yeah, Neville, Miz, what a match this is going to be. A real treat for you guys here on Main Event. It's coming up. You expect some high flying from this guy, this young superstar in Neville. So here we go then, we're off and underway, ladies and gentlemen, for our next match. And what do you guys in the NSW app think? Thanks very much for your votes all night long. Keep them coming, as always. Tell us what you guys think of the show. As oh my goodness, bit of a rake to the eyes. That'll stop anyone right in their tracks. The bets are now locked in. 60% going for Neville, 40 for the Miz. Thanks again, guys, for your votes all night long. As look at this, now into the corner. Neville doesn't want to be really on the wrong side of the Miz here, but good reversal. This is what I'm saying, the quick feet, the quickness of Neville. Don't the Miz is very sneaky. He can get round as anyone. Even the first ever World Heavyweight Champion can do a Russian leg sweep. So look at this now. Nice takeover by Neville. Neville will use the quickness against the Miz. Miz has really got to counteract that. Got to try and keep Neville down, you would think. Try and ground him. And oh, look at that. A kick right to the side of the head. That's going to stop anyone. Never mind the Miz. Neville now working over. Nope. Nice reversal. And a big boot by Miz. Puts him right back in control of this one. And the jumping jaw jacker, wow. Miz bringing out the moves here tonight. Neville look, try quick to reverse that one. Yeah, guys, what about this? In 4 nights at SummerSlam, triple threat ladder match for the European title. Kevin Owens defending against DM West and Morgan Wolf. My God, you do not want to miss SummerSlam. For that match alone, that would be worth the price of admission. I cannot wait for them three to battle it out. Especially as all three have got sort of a history in the ladder match. And especially DM West. Sort of attacking everyone last week on SmackDown. Of course, guys, keep your questions coming in. Of course, main event is your show. It is a viewer. I'll try and get your questions in. People saying, what is your opinions on these superstars? Well, of course, Miz. I think Miz has got really the potential to be world champion again. Even if NSW champion again, he just needs to keep his mind focused. And really, we could see him up there again. I would like to see him challenging for the world title. Neville fits in perfectly with the Cruiserweight division. Of course, he was in the Cruiserweight final against Seth Rollins all them months ago. I wouldn't mind seeing him have another crack. Oh my goodness! Miz trying to take the knee out. Neville is in a lot of trouble here. Into the cover. Is that enough to put away Neville? No, 2.5. Yeah, Neville, very exciting. I would love to see him and Seth Rollins go out again for the Cruiserweight title. Make sure you join us for Superstars as well, along with the SummerSlam preview. We've got Cruiserweight action as well, and the debut into the Cruiserweight division of Chaz. Yeah, Chaz and Bruce Fame, of course. We're going to see him in Superstars. Tyler Breeze, Sami Zayn and Chaz in action as Neville taken through the barrier here by Miz. My goodness me. Miz not messing about here. What a shot. And Miz has put Neville in a world of hurt here. Referee up to a count of 8. Neville somehow managing to get up, but you can see the damage that's been done. And then just takes a shot to Miz, the cocky Miz. See, you taunt too much, and this is what will happen to you. Especially in NSW, you will be punished. But again, has the shot through the barrier took it too much out of Neville? Is he really just going on adrenaline? Maybe that is all he's going on at the minute, but he's got to keep this going. Look out! Nice takeover into the pin! Has he got Miz? No! Miz reverses, keeps Neville down, and that's the 3! Miz picks up the win! A cheeky reversal, and Miz keeps down Neville for the 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, The Miz! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, big win for The Miz here tonight on main event. And you have to see, pull him and we'll have one eye on this guy coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night on SmackDown, Bray Wyatt, well, he made the Mundo return last week. Tomorrow night, Bray Wyatt is going to take on his Mundo's former tag team partner, AJ Styles, one-on-one. Are we going to see Mundo return again? Bray Wyatt says he's got a huge announcement concerning SummerSlam. What will that be? You have to tune in tomorrow night on SmackDown. Same time, same channel. Bray Wyatt versus AJ Styles. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of main event tag team action. The realest guys take on the primetime players. It's Raw vs SmackDown, and it's next on main event. Yeah, I know what you are thinking. You're gonna have to say it. I'll try. Let me see if I get this. Making his way to the ring first, he's a bona fide G and a bona fide stud. He's Giovanni Diaz, and behind him is Big One. He's 6'9". He's done some time. Balla boom, balla bing. Realest guys coming to the ring. Yeah, I think so. I tell you, I don't usually do that, so I'm gonna hold my hands up. I wish they would do their own ring announcement, to be honest, because it would make my life a lot easier. Anyway, yeah, it is Big One and Giovanni Diaz, and yeah, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. That's it. Thanks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring from SmackDown, they are millions of dollars, the prime time players. Thanks, guys, in the NSW app. I did try. That's not my gig. That's for my co-commentators to do. Honestly, as soon as them dog shows come into town, you kind of keep them away. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event tonight. It is, well, what tag team action? It's the realest guys versus the primetime players. It is next. It's main event. Main event. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and underway for our final contest of the evening. Of course, the realest guys we've seen many times. Anyone! Even Big Titus O'Neil can do a Russian leg sweep. Thanks very much for your comments in the NSW app, guys, about that. I really don't want to do that again. That's why I always let my co-commentators do it. So thanks very much. For the final time tonight, the bets are locked in. Primetime players 71.2. The realest guys 28.8. So it looks like you guys are going for the SmackDown side of things. SmackDown not really doing too well on the head-to-head. Yeah, look at the size difference from Titus O'Neil and Giovanni Diaz. Not making much care for this. Look at this cheeky pin. Not going to get more of that. Telling him he's a bit soft, as you would say. Not really going well. Is Giovanni looking? Went for the senton. Titus O'Neil just moving out the way very quickly, and now just laying down the punches. Disrespect shown by Giovanni. Well, that'll count against you every time. Now where's Titus O'Neil going? I think it's sort of just showing disrespect. And here comes Big One, and this is a match I would love to see. These two go one-on-one. Titus O'Neil, Big One Diaz, 6'9", done the time, and all of that. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stick around here on NSS if you are watching us live tonight for more things on after NSW. As always, make sure you stick around and don't touch that dial like you should be doing every night. Oh, Big One tried to get Titus O'Neil, and Titus O'Neil moved the rope down, and this is give the primetime players a bit of an advantage here. Darren Young trying to take more on about Giovanni Diaz than Big One, which it really shouldn't do. One still in a lot of trouble. The primetime players keeping them in their side. What really they need to do a bit more. They're doing the right thing by keeping Big One off his feet. And look, another back suplex again. Don't care who you are, don't care what size you are. You keep getting hit with them, and that's going to drive the air out of you. And you have to see primetime players in recent weeks have looked absolutely on another planet compared to some of the tag teams on SmackDown. Look at this, going for the cover. Oh, 2.5, and Titus O'Neil now going to the top rope. Big elbow drop on Giovanni Diaz. This could be the end. Look at this, Darren Young looking for the big gut buster. Hits it perfectly. And I think you can say goodnight to the realest guys. Referee slightly out of position. That may save them, and it does save them right at the last second. And now look at this. All of a sudden, how things can change. Big suplex. The power of a big Juan Diaz going out there. Giovanni now tagged in. And this is just give them the opportunity. But look, again, you give Davin Young just that slight advantage, and he's going to take all of it away from you. And look at this now, the double team. We've seen this before from the Prime Time players. Oh, the big splash right down across Giovanni into the cover. Referee right on top. Big one out of position, and the Prime Time players have picked up the win in the main event. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of your main event, the team of Davin Young and Titus O'Neil, the Prime Time Players. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You making moves, making millions and millions of dollars. That is the Prime Time Players. They are victorious for SmackDown tonight in your main event. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for tuning in. Dave Easton with me through another episode of Main Event. Tomorrow night, hopefully Tim Price will be here with, well, 3 nights from SummerSlam. You do not want to miss what should be an action-packed night of SmackDown tomorrow night. Hopefully you can join us. But for now, Dave Easton signing out. We'll see you for SmackDown.